says, then the serpent said unto the woman, ye shall not die at all. The serpent said to the woman, ye shall not die at all. I like that. I don't know if this is a serpent, because it sounds like a prophet. No, you just like when God said that you shall not die but shall live. The serpent says it, and we have offense to it. It's prophesying to us, speaking life over her. It said that he was cunning, right? That he was soothing. He ain't no slouch with his words. He know how to speak life. You won't die. Not you. People next to you, maybe. You won't die. What was wrong with what he said? The serpent comes speaking truth. It says, for the Lord knows. You come from man. You won't die. Not in the connotation of death that they understood it to be. You won't die. Not as long as your mind is as strong as it is, you won't die. When your mind turns weak, you'll physically die, but you'll still be alive. You won't die at all. It says that, but God doth know that when ye eat thereof, your eyes are going to be open. And ye shall be as gods, knowing good and evil.
It's like the tempting part.
I
think that was like the tempting part.
You come here with biased interpretations. You can only see it one kind of way. Change it. Don't look at it as temptation, good and bad. Take it word for what it's saying. Unbiased. Look at the text. I think Eve is a victim. I think the man was holding her hostage. You don't see that? It says that God put him into a deep sleep. Took her from her. Grew her up. Made her a woman. So she could leave everything that was manipulating her. Treating her bad. Keeping her in a place where she didn't even know her own identity. The snakes and stuff could come and like soothe her with just facts. I don't know what he's been saying to you. Telling you you can't eat what you want to eat. Know what he's been saying to you. Telling you you can't be who you want to be. I don't know what he's been saying to you. Taking you away from your parents, your mother and your father, that you're so tied to him that there's no room between you two. You look like you're one person. Is crazy. How the serpent just comes speaking truth to her. And we see that as deceitfulness, but it's not. I prove it to you in scripture. God put the man out the garden. Didn't say he drove Eve out. You look at it, I wonder what she felt in the text that she couldn't see in the reality. The serpent exposed her to a real vision of just who the man was. But in chapter 6, God said the man had become so evil. Not human beings, the man. That God regretted that he ever made him. So right from the beginning do we ascribe him to be perfect, when God had a problem and destroyed the whole earth because of this one man. It's not good to her. God grew her, turned her around and showed her, allowed her that the problem was on the man, that he not eat. The problem wasn't her. And the serpent, I think, just allures her to a reality that, baby, everything God says is not for you. It's for people that's connected to you, trying to keep you down too. He told him not to eat. He didn't tell you. Eat of it. That way you'll know the difference. You'll be just like God, not like this man. So she opened her eyes, right? She gave it to him. That's how wise she became. In one bite. In one bite. She got it. That I'm sick of it. But eating gives me knowledge to discern where I was raped and slept with when I didn't want it. So I'll kill him. Eat of it. That's what it said. Recording. What are you doing? Do you want to come in? Okay. I'll be done in just a second, okay? Close the door up. That's what it says. I'm sick of it. I'm sick of being lied to. Telling that I'm beautiful and I'm naked. I'm sick of being talked about. Thinking that everything is alright and you only look at me and talk to me when I'm naked. I'm tired of people playing on me. Playing with me. Telling me I got on clothes while they touching me and I'm naked. That's what the Bible says. It says she had no shame because she had no knowledge. Because the man kept her stupid. Kept her suppressed. He was like God because he was created from God. But she was less than. But I think one day her prayers met her initiative to be a mother where the man was keeping her restricted and God took her. Allow her to see things differently, and a serpent doesn't work as room of the enemy. Stop that. He works as assignment to show her that like there's life, that on the other side it can be better. Don't close it all the way. Don't close it because he'll be coming right back. I know it's far, but can you see that?
A little bit.
She's like, if I eat, I receive greater interpretation. That I can see that what I thought was good was really him treating me bad. But God gave me a way out. Didn't he? He said the very thing that gives you life is going to kill the one who's straining it from you. But you eat it first, and he'll see you won't die. Just eat whether it's like a cherry or an apple. I think you become like the epitome of God's eye, so he selectively saves you. But stuff that you've been through, people couldn't handle it if God fed it to them the way they dished it out to you. And it kills him. God drove him out. Says this won't live on forever. Not like that, it won't. God determined to kill it. So I'm tired of it. I don't want you to see it, so I'll kill it. But I wanted to notice where it stands in eternity with me. It's on the outside of my garden. Working around me, but never being able to get in touch with me. It says he put cherubims, angels, pick them up on the outside to guard the gate. Jaden, stop that. And they kept them out. But find in the text where to put her out. If it didn't, she became mother of all living things. That's predating his existence. That's birthing God. It all living, not some, not just stuff on earth. Then comes Adam, but that's not his wife. That's his mother. Well, like she shows him different. Where the man is the problem, and Adam is the son. It's like, but I had to show you how your daddy was, so you'd be different. But so I'll know that you're not like him, eat of it. And he doesn't die. But you live like the serpent said. So you won't die at all. Your body maybe, but your legacy will live on in your children. You won't die at all.